I have been living with my roommate for almost a year and I am so in love with her. We knew each other in high school but weren't really friends. She stayed back home for college while I went to a school on the other side of the state. She then found a job in the same city as me. When she moved to my city to start her new job, I offered her my other room since I needed a roommate. Since she moved in, we have become incredibly close friends. We instantly connected and started confiding in each other. We know almost everything about each other and we both have trust in the other person. She is so clean and organized and never makes a mess. She is really into fitness and got me into Pilates. She checks in on me and even makes me dinner sometimes. She is an amazing cook and I will eat anything she makes. My favorite time with her is when we are cooking and I say something that makes her laugh. She has the nicest smile in the world and I can listen to her talk for hours. She is so beautiful. When we hang out or meet up with friends, she is always the life of the party. She is just a good, honest person. I had also thought she was good looking in high school, but now being her roommate is making me fall in love with her. She isn't doing me any favors either. I keep trying to suppress my feelings, but she always does something that reels me in further. She always complains about being touch-starved and asks me to hold her. She loves it when I play with her hair. There has been heavy rain where I live for the past couple of months. Whenever there is thunder and lightning, she will come to my room and ask if she could stay with me until the thunder goes away. She is not afraid of thunder, so I sometimes wondered if she was doing it on purpose. One day, I woke up late, so I ran out the door without making my bed. When I came home from work, I noticed my bed was made and my room was clean. I asked my roommate if she made my bed and she said yes. She then mentioned that she noticed that I have been a little on edge for the past 2 weeks, so she made some spaghetti for me. Spaghetti is my favorite food and it might have been the reason why I started spilling my heart out to her. I did not outright say I have feelings for her, but the way I was talking I might as well have told her. She understood where I was coming from and said I was the only person who made her feel safe. She then walked past me to her room and I felt her touch my hand. I wanted to tell her how I felt for so long, but I was scared. I wanted to be her boyfriend so bad. I couldn't keep these feelings in longer. I felt like I was going to explode. I absolutely sucked at picking up signs, but even I could tell she felt something towards me. I really didn't want to lose her as a friend or a roommate, but I needed to do this. So on the Monday following, we were watching the Warriors and Kings game. She isn't into sports, but I got her hooked on the Warriors and 49ers. She sat down on the couch next to me and rested her head on my shoulder a couple minutes later. She said she had a long day at work and she was exhausted. I placed my head on top of her head and she wrapped her arm around mine. We stayed like that until Draymond Green was ejected in the fourth quarter. After the game, she said she was tired and was going to go to bed. I stopped her and said I needed to tell her something. She sat down on the couch and I told her how much I love having her as a roommate. I told her she is a beautiful person who is making me a better person every day. I told her I was so glad to have her in my life. I said I liked her and asked her if she wanted to go on a date with me. She took a second and said yes and gave me a hug. She told me how much she enjoys being around me and how my positive attitude is rubbing off on her. She feels comfortable around me, which is not something she can say about a lot of people. She knows I will not judge her for being herself, but will also be upfront with her, which is something she needs to keep her in check. She said she had been waiting for 2 months for me to ask her out and was afraid I was never going to do it. Yesterday we went on a date and she had a great time. I took her mini golfing and then we got pizza. Afterwards, we went back to our apartment and talked until 2 a.m. I really like her. She wants to take me out on a date before we officially become boyfriend and girlfriend and I can't wait.